Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Florida Atlantic Owls. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So FIU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Tackled after picking up the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
The give to the lone running back. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Panthers are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and line. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. A first down for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Looking for a man. It's Fancher. He finds his man. Open runway ahead. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over San Jose State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to pass. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Zings it complete to the right. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Finds his target down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panther.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Back to pass. It's Fancher. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt.
That makes the score Florida International 17.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rivers. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him. But great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Owls want to move quickly. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wide out in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're trying to get to him. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking left. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. He'll try to tack on one more.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
The sure hands, it's Rivers. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle, and it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This offense has a second down play. Goes to the option. The pirouette on the run. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rivers. Touchdown, FIU! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away.
That makes the score Florida International 24.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's Fancher. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st and 10 coming up.
And that's another FIU.
He's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Florida International 31. Florida Atlantic.
And And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. And they got him for the sack. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. To the air. It's Fancher. He's right on target. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Slings it. Complete downfield. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Sweet cut there. Tackled, but he has a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida International. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Looking deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Dropping back, it's Fancher. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They'll go through the motions and finish this one off with the PAT.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.